Hi, my name is Jen Allen, and I'm from the King's Academy in West Palm Beach, Florida. I wanted to share with you why we choose FCC cheerleading camps. I've had the pleasure and honor of coaching at the school for 12 seasons, and FCC camp has just absolutely been the missing link to our program every year. Our squad absolutely loves everything about it. I love that the girls just get to feel at home and that they get to feel quality cheerleading coaching in a safe environment. I love that they get to do a little bit of everything. They have different groups that they get to choose with, and they get to have staffers that truly are invested in them, and teams and other coaches that all share the love of God.
I've had the opportunity to see, probably thousands of girls come to know Jesus Christ in this organization. And if there's nothing else that is accomplished, just the fact that these guys either hear the gospel and they get a chance to grow in faith, it will be worth it. I believe that if people really wanted to do cheer, they would go to some of these other organizations. But I know the one thing they're going to get here at FCC is they're going to get exposed to Christ. That is the most important thing that anyone can do. I mean, Paul says that physical training is of some value, but spiritual training has value for this life and the life to come. And so while we can give them some physical training, and that is important and excellent, we also want to be giving spiritual training as well, and that's what FCC does. And so this is yet another incredible facet of FCC that should be promoted, and it should be experienced as well. So if you haven't been to an FCC camp, you need to experience one.
What's so different about FCC, what I love about it is the worship service. The worship service at night, it's a God-centered, we're singing, we're praising God. The message after the worship service is awesome, awesome, awesome.
Their absolute favorite time when I ask them is the end of the night when they go through the praise and worship time. Their one-on-one time with FBI's, the time that we as coaches and athletes can connect, can take time to share our raw emotion and just share our love for Jesus.
Feeling at FCC is all God-centered. It's a God-centered camp. We worship before we think about stunts, tumbling, jumps, all of those things. So it's all about God, and I love it. It's just God-centered.
Hi, my name is Terry Abasio, and I have been a part of FCC for goodness over 30 years. I started when I was 17 years old, working camps. I worked a private camp and then joined the staff. Back then it wasn't FCC, it was SCORE International, and we were different colors. I remember when I was a senior in high school, and I got my staff invite or application to join FCC, and that same summer my high school team had gone to an NCAA camp as well. And I had got an application there to staff for them, and it really wasn't a hard decision. I knew where my heart was. It was in serving the Lord. It was in being part of a company that was growing and a ministry that was about the kids and investing in them. And as I look back over my years as FCC, they were some of the best summers of my life. And I have to say, the life lessons that I have learned through FCC, the things it has taught me, they're all things that have instilled in me the values to run a business myself and to be able to work with athletes and other coaches and be able to communicate and just make decisions about life. And I definitely credit the program of FCC and the ministry of that to who I am today.
Hi, my name is Jill Martin and I am FCC for Life. I actually started in 6th grade. It used to be SCORE, then it turned into FCC. I grew up doing camps, FCC Nationals. This is my sister-in-law, Terry. She married my brother, and these are my beautiful nieces. And the things that we learned at FCC were just more than cheers and chants and everything. It was more like bonding and getting closer to the Lord and starting to get on fire for the Lord before you went to school. And those are all things that were so important that I feel like really helped get our year started. And there was no question in my mind that I wanted my girls to experience FCC just like how I did. This staff cares so much for these kids. They stay late, they help them, even when they're not asked. I believe it's the examples that a lot of these staff have that give to all of my girls to help them be better leaders in their own squad and in their own school. FCC is definitely a family business. Even though you're not, you kind of still feel like you are. So.
So great for us to unite from teams that we may compete against at competitions to teams that we've never met before, and to be able to build bonds here at camp. They are long days, but the food is great and the swimming pool is fun, and I highly recommend FCC cheerleading camps.
Sweet, beautiful people, and I'm just so glad that I got to be involved in FCC.
I'm grateful for all that Kerry Coleman has done and the time that he has put into this program and this ministry. Through his heart and his passion, have been able to reach so many kids and adults for Christ. And it's neat to see that, and I'm so thankful that I can still be a part in so many ways.